And looks like we're back. All right, everybody in the call, let's go ahead and say hello here, make sure that we can be heard.
Hello.
Sounds okay to me. I mean, it's a little tough to tell, but do you have anybody on commentary, or are you commentating on your own?
I'm doing it on my own.
Okay. So you guys donated for this. This is going to be an attempt at Big Boss. And following this, we have the good ending Metal Gear Solid 2, A Wrongdoing.
Alright, so are we all ready?
That's up to Hegspam to decide. Let's see. Looks like he's ready to go. Yeah. So if you want to give a countdown whenever you're ready, I'm ready for Metal Gear. I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready.
Alright, do a countdown, I guess. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so I'm gonna be attempting to do a big boss run of Metal Gear 1. A big boss run requires the minimum amount of alerts, no kills, I can't get a game over. What else is oh yeah, I also can only use one ration, and it has to be under, I think, an hour. Luckily, the run is not that long, so being in that on time limit is no big deal. So, since big boss runs are really inconsistent, especially on NTSC, I am going to be grabbing some stuff just in case it dies to a lot of the uncontrollable things this game has, which I'll go over as we reach them. Just waiting for these guys to move out of the way. So, a fun fact about this game, the detection, like guards and cameras detecting Snake, is very strange. The belt and below Snake is what can be seen by cameras and soldiers, and they only have 1 pixel long line of sight, so you can do some kind of weird things with the guards being unable to see you. Another thing I'll note is I'm running on PS3, so like the HD collection version. The fastest version is PAL PS2, and the reason is because since on PAL the frame rate isn't as fast, they decided to speed up Snake by 20%. Nothing else, just Snake. His movement speed is increased by a lot, and that makes it faster. So if you enjoy one of the 3 tracks that this game has, I think it's pretty good. So coming up is the first, like, quote-unquote boss fight. We have to go through a room with a bunch of guards to grab a grenade launcher.
Can you move around in the menu quick just to make sure that we can see what's going on?
Yep.
Yeah, looks fine to me. Okay. Are we good to continue then?
Yeah, I'm good to continue.
All right, we'll try it again here, and if it happens again, I'll let you know.
All right. Okay, so coming up is the first technical, like, real boss, Shopmaker. He's pretty easy. There's not really much to say about him. Other than that, he mimics your exact movement, so it's not a random fight. You just have to move in a certain way, and you can get into a spot to basically kill him pretty quickly. Oh, and also, bosses' deaths don't count towards big boss rank, so don't worry about that. Okay, so he's done. So we are in the basement to grab a couple items. We need to grab the enemy disguise, which we'll need to get into building 2, and the bomb suit, which we will need to get onto the roof, which is right here. Alright, this is the enemy uniform. So we got all we need. Now we are going to go to floor 2 from here. On floor 2 is a couple more hostages we need to save, and the boss we have to defeat that will let us get the parachute. I took that route around because all around that room are invisible lasers, and if you trip one, you get an alert. We don't want that. Alright, so this next fight is a Machine Gun Kid. I need stuff. So now we're going to be heading to the roof. The roof is one of the areas where I can lose my run and have no control over it. I'll mention the exact part of the roof when we get to it. Okay, so right here, these guys are gonna fly around and shoot at me, and if one of them hits me, okay, good. We're all good. Did not get hit. So this is the hind V. Let's see. Should also mention that for every 5th prisoner you rescue, your rank goes up and your health increases. And we need rank 4 in order to beat the game. So that's why I'm saving the hostages. And prep for Roof 2, which can be a bit awful and could kill my run. I'm going to go grab the body armor from down here in the basement. So if something does go wrong on Roof 2, I get hit too many times, the body armor cuts damage in half, so I won't have a dead run. So we need to grab 3 C4 here because we're gonna want as much as we can for this run. So we need it to beat the final boss. I mean, to beat Metal Gear, not the final boss. Okay, because I said it's inconsistent, I'm going to go in here and grab a couple rations in case I lose the run somewhere, so that I can actually finish it. Alright, this is the tank. See ya. Oh no. Uh-oh, I screwed up. Dang it. Alright, well, I guess now it's 90% run. Glad I did that. That was epic. So this is the bulldozer. What you're supposed to do is, oh my god, I can't play it. Alright, give me once. I'll get it. I did not mean to do that. This is not good. My apologies. Okay, that's what was supposed to happen. I don't know what was going on earlier. That's annoying. Man, that sucks. Yeah, that is the nature of this game. It is very unforgiving. A lot can go wrong really quickly. So this is roof 2. This is the other spot where your run could die, like, immediately. Your health needs to be above a certain point in order for you to survive the gas in basement 2. And if you don't have enough health, you can't make it through the gas room without dying, which means that your run is over. So you see there's a lot of bullets flying around. This is very hard to survive. So yeah, like right now, if I hadn't lost my big boss run earlier, it would have been run over right here anyway, because I don't have enough health. So I gotta use my ration, unfortunately. If there's any donations, you can read them now. There's not much going on right here.
You do a quick refresh here. I don't think we have any new ones at the moment. I will just update everybody instead on the donation incentives for the remainder of the night. So we have Donkey Kong Country 3 coming up at 9 o'clock Eastern. And for that run, you can name the files for each of the two runners, Supreme and Suzuri. The top two file names at the moment are RDD with $310. That one's going to be pretty tough to beat, but the other ones might be more defeatable. We have in second place B-Boss, as in Big Boss, for $10. And in third place with $1.98, we have SK. And of course, you could always donate for something completely new as well. So again, the top two file names there will be used. And then we have the La Mulana soundtrack bid war. Raindrop Dry will be running La Mulana tomorrow to start off the stream at noon Eastern. And we'll need to decide which soundtrack he's using, so you need to donate for either the original or the remake music. And currently, that is a close bid war, actually. It is a $7 difference at the moment. Remake is in the lead by a score of $10 to $3 over the original. So that is the current status of the incentives. And I guess just keep donating, everybody. Appreciate what you're doing.
Okay, so earlier you saw a fire trooper. He gets beaten very quickly as well. There is a specific spot where you can stand where his flame will not hit you. And you can just kind of like go around him. Okay, so if we were doing Big Boss, we would have to go back to the basement to refill on ammo. But because we lost that run, we are going to go over here, because there's a room that lets you get ammo without leaving this floor. But the problem is, every time you enter it, you get an alert. So if we were doing Big Boss, we could not use this room to get ammo. If we could, it'd be a very big time save, because we wouldn't have to go all the way back down to the basement, and then all the way back up. Because in Building 2, for some reason, the elevators are only one way. So there is one elevator that will only take you up, and there's another that will only take you down. So you have to kind of like traverse the floor to get to the correct one. Alright, so these are the Arnolds. The only thing that can hurt them is the rocket launcher. So that is what we're going to use on them. And they are done. So in order for that door to open, you have to have, and also for her to place the rocket launcher, I probably should have said that earlier, you have to have rank 4, and you have to call Jennifer, and that's the only way that you will get that door to open, and it's also the only way for you to get the rocket launcher. It's a shame about losing that run, but oh well. Okay, so now we're going to be heading through the desert to Building 3. And this is arguably, actually, this is the hardest part of the run. You have to avoid these scorpions, and they are very annoying to dodge. And to make it worse, if one of them hits you, just one, you get poisoned. And in the big boss run, we never actually go near a way to cure poison. So if you get touched by one of these scorpions, your run is over, you can't continue. Oh, and you also have to traverse the desert 3 times. So that is lovely. And that room right there is another random room that can lose your run. If one of those guards steps on the C4, which they just move around randomly, they will die and you won't be able to get big boss rank.
I am loving all these scorpion facts in the chat right now.
Are they going in?
Oh yes. I have a donation in here actually, if you don't mind.
Yeah, go read it.
We've got $5 from the guest. And the guest says, good luck on the runs, Minnie, and watch out for that surveillance camera. Thanks for that donation.
It's a surveillance camera. So yeah, from here on out, I just have to go back to Building 2 to defeat Dirty Duck. And then, after I defeat him, I just have to go back to Building 3, and then go back, and then we'll beat the game. So if anyone in chat has questions about the Metal Gear lore from any game, I'll see if I can remember them. Oh no, I got poisoned. Uh-oh. Luckily there's a fix to this. I won't be able to see the chat, so if there's any good, let me know and I'll try to answer them.
Well, we have some questions here. I'm not sure how they pertain to Metal Gear, but the first question is Rib Killa? And I believe the answer is always yes.
Yeah, the answer is yes for that one.
We have a lot of people saying, who is Q, by the way, LOL. And the answer is nobody knows. Alright, Boss Crab wants to know, which brother got all the recessive genes?
The brother that got all the recessive genes is Snake. Snake got all of those.
More question from Poochie Darcy. Which leg of Peter Stillman's was injured?
I think it was his left.
Ooh, bold. That was a quick response. Alright, question, why don't you do it?
That's a good one. I don't know. I'll have to get back to you on that one. Alright, so you've seen a lot of hard bosses, but this is the hardest. This is Dirty Duck. Okay, and he's done. As per usual for a lot of Metal Gear games, especially the speedruns, a lot of the bosses have ridiculously, basically, a lot of the bosses you can loop them. Or there's like some way to beat them really quickly. From 1 all the way to 5, basically every boss has like an exploit. Including Big Boss himself, he also has one. Alright, so now we're heading back to building 3.
Okay, I've got another question for you.
Alright.
What about you, Miniomegaking? What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your old mentor? The mission or your beliefs? Your duty to the unit or your personal feelings?
That's a mouthful. I don't know. I think it's gonna be loyalty to my country. I'm gonna have to go with that one.
Okay.
I'm very loyal to the good old USA.
Alright, here's a Poochie Darcy question. I'm gonna disappear? Good question.
That is a good one. Alright, so coming up are some things that look like security cameras, but they're not. Instead, they shoot lasers at you. But they can't hit you if you're constantly moving. They'll never be able to hit you, so they don't really pose much of a threat.
Alright, another question here. How old was Old Snake?
I'm pretty sure he's the same age as normal Snake. It's just because of the nanomachines put into him in MGS1, he aged quicker, like appearance-wise, but his age is still the same.
This is Big Boss. Turn off your PlayStation 3.
Is it really him?
That's what it says in chat.
Man, I guess I'm gonna have to turn it off. Okay, so coming up is Metal Gear. This is the second to last boss. The only way to damage Metal Gear is to place C4 in a very specific order on his feet. There is no other way to damage him, and if you mess up the order, nothing happens. He doesn't take any damage. Whoops.
Alright, chat. Team left, team right, and team feels.
Alright, and now we are going to fight Big Boss. We're going to defeat him. He too has an exploit that I'm going to demonstrate. Okay, now it's Big Boss. Time is coming up. Once the screen fades to black, the run is over. And time.
Alright, just waiting on official word here. Now, again, keeping in mind that we had that stream hiccup too, so the time is fairly...
Yeah, it's not going
relevant.
to be super great.
Yeah, no, don't worry about that at all.
35. That's not bad.
35, and that includes, like, us going down for a bit and pausing, so...
But now we have to see the in-game time, because that's what's important. So we're going to be able to sit through the credits. Presenting the staff of Metal Gear. They should be over soon. Yeah, they're done right now. Now we get to hear Big Boss tell us that he's not dead. Alright, 35-28. It's not bad. Alright, and I'll go set up the next game since I'm already on the HD collection.
Yep. So
This
we'll
will
move
be
on to
this will be widescreen, so I don't know if you'll need to adjust the layout.
I don't know if we'll be able to adjust the layout, but we can certainly try to do something about that. Yeah, I think we might have it set up for 4x3. Okay, yeah, we'll get that figured out.
All right, cool.
All right. While we're setting up